Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is M and N.
Naika and Malik here. How are you guys? And today
We have a very special topic we're going to talk about that everyone has, as always.
And we all hate it. Sometimes we love it, but it's there.
Sometimes they make us crazy.
Sometimes they make us sad.
Sometimes they make us happy. We're talking about crushes, y'all.
Yes, we all have crushes.
Whether it be on celebrities,
on
strangers, on friends.
I've definitely had a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio for like ever.
Oh, what celebrity I had a crush on? What exactly are we talking about with crushes?
Well, we're just, what was our first crush? How was it like? If you have any advice on what to do when you have a crush. Okay, to be honest, when I have a crush, my friends have to push me. Like, I'm that person. I'm shy. I don't know how to express myself. I get very nervous. And it's weird because I've been on a stage in front of people and I'm not scared of that. But to talk to someone I like, I'm afraid. And it's just, what if they don't like me is always scary to me. I don't know why, because if they don't like you, they just don't like you. But it's like,
the craziest thing for me is I don't know how to explain it. Like, usually before I get the crush, I'm like really cool with them, really close, and then I'll have the crush, and then somehow I just get all nervous and scared and just afraid to talk. I can't do anything and I just freeze up. It's like, damn, what's happening to me? I was just talking to you the other day and cracking jokes.
Oh, you've never had the crush where you don't know them, you don't know if they know you or give a shit about you, but you like them? You've never had that?
You see like somebody who's attractive and you're just like, damn, you're really cute.
But it's more than that though. It's like,
so you're talking about somebody who you already have a relationship with?
No,
like
it's like you don't really have to have a friendship or a relationship with them. You just see them, you think they're attractive, and you just have like this crush.
But isn't that where that starts, from attraction?
Well, yeah, it is an attraction, but it's also like a crush. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I like him and I want to talk to him.
But it has to start off with attraction first.
Well, it is attraction. You can't just see somebody walk in and be
like, oh my gosh,
well, I know
you.
It is attraction, but it doesn't have to be a friend crush. It could be like a guy that probably just says hi to you every day.
So when somebody you see that's attractive, you're just like, damn, you're kind of cute. But I feel like it has to be a consistent thing, because I can't just see somebody one time and be like, oh shit, I'm lying.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It could be like at school or at work. That's where you mostly find a lot of your crushes, at school or at work.
Yeah,
that's where you see them, and you see them all the time. It could be someone in your classroom. I remember in college, I had a crush on this guy. No, I had a crush on this guy because.
Yeah, how did you try to start a conversation with him?
I tried to start like, what did you do?
Actually, or was you like scared?
I was scared too. Like, I didn't really know how to like, but we would talk like before class started, and like we would say, bye to each other, like, and we'd be like, oh, bye. Or if we saw each other in class, we'd be like, hey, like, it was just little things. It wasn't anything big, but that was a crush. So you mean to tell me you've never had a crush on someone without being a friend to them first?
No.
Wow.
Not at all, to be honest. It's kind of weird, but like, even in high school, I kind of always knew the person personally before I developed some type of crush on them, because I feel like a personality really gets me more than looks. So the moment you can make me laugh, or I can make you laugh and it's a genuine laugh, I'm just like, oh yeah, I see it, I see us. And then I'll just try to avoid them as much as possible and try to get the balls at some point, and then go from there. As I got older, that kind of stopped a lot. I feel like now I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna avoid them, period. Not even hit them up at all.
What about if you're like at work and one of your coworkers is funny and they make you laugh? That's a crush too, but you're not friends with them. Have you ever had that experience? Oh, well.
If they're funny and make me laugh, I'm just gonna laugh with them. But I feel like it's a different type of, I don't know, like, I can find somebody very attractive and just be like, damn, like, I wish I was with you. But not a whole full-blown relationship. But I haven't had a crush in a very long time, actually. I'm lying. Yes, I have. Definitely had a crush. See, I ain't do nothing about it.
Did have that, like if you'd say you had like me, how the guy in my class, I had a crush on him, and I didn't know, because I feel like I never know what to say.
That's
I think
thing.
that's the thing. Like
I
I
feel
never
like
know.
once you start going up to them, it's like, I forgot everything I was about to say. I gotta go away.
And then what if you have it planned in your head, and then the conversation, like you ask them a question and they answer it. What else? Like how do you like build up those conversations?
I feel like
I don't know.
you
It's
have
just,
to really like just have a full-blown conversation. You can't just like go up to them and ask them a question. That question has to lead to you already knowing their answer, and then you having a follow-up question, so the conversation keeps going. I personally feel like if they keep the conversation going, you know they're obviously interested in the conversation or interested in you, because we don't never want to assume that they're automatically into you, like automatically just by a conversation.
I'm the opposite. I automatically assume that they don't like me.
I don't think that's what you do, but you know.
I definitely do that.
Okay, so let's say they do have a conversation with you. You're gonna automatically think they don't like you?
I feel like yeah, because I feel like if you're my crush, first of all, I feel like I've had crushes on a lot of guys, and I always thought that they didn't like me. Usually, like, conversations for me it's so weird, but like the conversations that happen naturally are like guys I end up thinking like, okay, well maybe he kind of does. But if I have like a crush, and sometimes it wouldn't even be a guy who I have a crush on, it would just be like a regular guy who you didn't even noticed you, or like somebody you didn't even notice, and y'all randomly have a conversation, and
the best type.
Then that's when I start thinking like, does he like me? Like, but it depends on the conversation too. If we're talking about fucking bagels, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, he likes me. Like,
I feel like that's the best type though. Like, the best kind of guys you just don't think would be into you are like later on the ones who kind of end up telling you they do, because it starts with a friendship. It's like, all right, well, hey, let me try to be friends with this person so I can get with them. It's kind of bad now that I'm saying it out loud, but I don't know if it's bad.
Is that what guys think? Let's be friends with? Because girls, I don't think like that.
I don't know. So wait, how do you think? So when you have a crush, you're just like, I'm going in for the kill, or you're just like?
No, you see, that's the thing. Okay, so I'm weird. I probably sound weird as hell, but I feel like a crush is different from a genuine connection with a person.
Yeah.
It's weird, but a crush is something that like it's something in your, it's like a fantasy. Like you and I don't know, but it depends. Sometimes I like having, it depends on who the person is. Sometimes I do like just having that person as a crush.
Oh yeah, I don't like crushes.
It's weird.
I do not
but
like it
sometimes I do just like to crush on you without like having that
extraness.
Yeah, because a genuine connection is different from having a crush. Because you can have a crush on someone, and then you can have that too. But you could also have like a crush on someone, and it could just be a crush. Like you could talk to them, and you could, because I've had this too, where I talked to the person and they weren't really what I expected. So like the crush was kind of over. Like it was just like, oh, okay, well.
That's true too. And I feel like I'm trying to figure out the difference between someone having a crush and then someone just being really, really nice. So I feel like that's where a lot of people get it construed.
I'm one of those people.
I think there's
I feel like it depends on
you specifically. Yeah,
I feel like if I like you and you're being nice, like you're getting me like water and like tea, and like you're checking in on me, I don't know, I would think like, okay, maybe this person likes me. But then sometimes that person could just be really nice.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's why
it's
I'm like,
really a hit or miss.
I feel like people need to get the difference, because I feel like a lot of people are that genuinely nice to me, and I'm that genuinely nice to people too. So, but I don't want to be with them or have a crush on them. I'm nice. We're friends. That's what we do. And I feel like even if we're not friends and we just meeting, I'm just gonna be that nice, just for no damn reason. And I do feel like a lot of people take it to a certain level where they think, oh gosh, well, you know, this person talks to me every day, so they want me.
But what about if what about if these people probably do like you, but they have a crush on you and they don't think that you like them back? Like, what if the people who are, you said who are supposed to be nice to you, probably do like you, but they don't know how to express that?
I mean, yeah,
have you ever thought of it that way?
That could be a possibility, but I'm also thinking of it as, but what if they don't?
But let's be clear though. There's a different type of like nice, because people are just nice in general.
I don't think so.
But then if you're like doing things for this person, and if you're like, we're not like typically friends, like you're not in my typical friend circle, but you're like doing nice things, you're
like,
checking in on
even
me.
with the typical friend circle, when you're a new person, or even just like, if that person has been around and that's like a routine, then yeah,
that's
if you guys
different.
Are friends, like, of course. But a new person, I feel like, would do that anyway.
Not really.
I mean, this is coming from me personally. I have had a lot of people do that to me.
Just be genuinely like
kind of shit, get me
but
shit.
That's what I'm saying. But what
like
about
that,
if they do like you?
I doubt it.
How are you so sure?
Because they're straight.
But
and they're women also.
Oh, shut up.
It's true. It's because it's true.
But that's different though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like.
But okay,
I can't go and assume. Oh,
but I'm
damn.
talking. But that's
she
different. If
water.
she's a straight woman
me.
that you're not attracted to, and she's
it's
not
different because it's the same thing.
Not really.
Because if she's doing the same thing to you, does that mean she likes you?
No, but it depends on. But she.
So
what
if
is
it's,
okay?
if,
But
so
what
wait,
if she
wait,
knows
wait,
that
so if
I'm
it's the
a
opposite
straight?
sex. So if it's the opposite sex, that means that they have to like you.
No, but if it's what I'm saying is, if it's the opposite sex and I know that he's into girls and he knows that I'm into guys.
What would make you think that he likes you?
So what if a gay man gives you like, talks to you like he cares about you?
I'm not gonna assume that he likes me at all.
And stuff like that. And he's being nice to you. And this is not a friend. This is not a friend.
I feel like that's how you start a friendship. What? You have to slowly build into the friendship. Well, with me, I make jokes. That's how I know.
But I never did all those things for you, and we built a friendship.
We would do shit like that back
like
in high school.
What type of shit are we talking about?
First of all, me and you would go out more than anybody else.
But I feel like we just...
And we did couple shit. And we are not a couple, so it's like... we're not a couple whatsoever.
I feel like it depends on... I guess it depends on the people, because you do shit for me, but I know, like, we are not that, like...
My point exactly.
But I'm saying, but I know that you don't like me in that way.
So if I was straight, would it be different?
Maybe we could have been dating. We're still friends.
But why? What if I just wanted What if I just wanted
then
a
that's
friendship?
what you wanted. But not everyone is gonna be like that. So how can you decide? But how can you decipher that person? Because not every guy is gonna be like that. Is gonna be nice and genuine and just want a friendship.
I feel like a lot of guys are
There are
like
some
that.
guys who are nice and genuine because they want sex. There are some guys who are nice and genuine because they just like talking to you and they do want to be a friend. And then there are some guys who just want to be like has a crush on you and want to be with you.
I think that's
vice
the
versa
problem,
with women
though.
too.
I think that's the problem because every time somebody's trying to just be nice, the automatic thing that pops in people's head is they want me. Why can't it just be like they're nice? Like,
I think it
that's
depends
just
on the person, and it depends on how you're being nice.
So my thing, okay, perfect example. We have a mutual friend out there. His name is Kyle. His name is Kyle. He's extremely goddamn nice. He's nice as hell. You think that he wants you?
Our lines never cross like that. But the other person that he likes, he's very nice to that person.
And perfect example.
But
she is extremely nice to me as well. And
she's extremely nice to me as well. But
so
she knows that
you?
I'm not. But she knows that you're not interested in her, and she knows that I'm not interested in her.
But that's just
and
how
vice
she
versa.
is, though. But literally, that's how she is.
But I feel like not everyone.
There cannot be a difference.
There is a difference. So you're just saying that people are just nice just to be nice?
Okay, so she does this with every straight guy too. She's extremely the same way she is nice to Kyle. She's nice to all the guys.
But doesn't she want Kyle?
Yes.
Okay then.
But
she's nice to
does that mean she wants the other guys too?
But I'm
she
saying,
does the same
you
exact
never
thing.
know. But you never know. Maybe she had a crush on
all
Oliver
the guys
before Kyle. Like, who the hell are you?
Are you kidding
You never
me?
know.
So
Why?
you mean tell me you cannot just be nice?
I'm saying you can just be nice, but I'm saying not everyone is just nice because they just want to be your friend.
But why?
But what I'm
not?
saying is like sometimes friendships, just like how you have that genuine connections, I feel like tells you if this is going to be or if it's not going to be.
But then that's different. Once you have a genuine connection, that's when you can decipher
if this person likes you or not. But it also depends on the person too.
How?
Like me and you, we can have a billion conversations and I know that we're best friends. Me and Kyle can have a billion conversations and I know that we're friends because that's the boundary that we already set with each other.
But when did that boundary get set though?
But you never know. What if Kyle one day comes up to me and be like, hey Naika, I'm really feeling you. That can happen too.
Okay, but when does that boundary get set though?
I just feel like if I'm extremely, because I don't talk to Kyle on a regular, if I start hitting Kyle up like, hey Kyle, like let's do this, let's do that, let's hang out, because isn't this how Kyle and Olivia got together?
Apparently this is how Kyle and a lot of his friends are.
I just feel like you never really know 100%. That's just it. And not everyone is just nice just to be your friend.
True, but I also assume that you should not assume that everyone just wants to be with you because they're nice.
I mean, that's definitely true, but if you're like a stranger and you're randomly coming into my life,
how else do people become friends? I don't get that. People do become friends,
but then sometimes people want the friendship because they want something more. It depends on the person's motives.
But we don't. Okay, so if a stranger comes up to you, but you have a new person in your friend group that's a stranger. So you mean to tell me if they go specifically to you, they think you're cool, they like your style, but they don't say this up front and they're just nice to you.
Okay, but what about if the person comes up to you and they ask you to go out on a date? Let's hang out, let's do this.
That's saying go out on the date.
But I'm saying though, what if the first time we meet, we're talking, it's a great, nice conversation, and then
they're like,
2 weeks later, let's go out, let's hang out, let's go out with each other.
Do you not go with the majority of your friends? Like, I don't get that.
That could be a date too.
Why does that have to be a date? Why can't y'all just not hang be a date?
Out? Why do you think that everyone just wants to be nice?
But why don't you think everyone just? I don't get that. What? Everyone can just.
So you think we're not talking about your women friends. You think every guy that you've spoken to is just nice to you just because?
Absolutely.
They didn't want anything with you. Is that because, wait, hold on. Is that because you didn't want anything with them?
No, it's not. Absolutely.
I think it's because you just weren't feeling it.
I don't think that at all.
Because
I don't think that at all.
So you've never
the majority
of
the guys who did want to get with me flat out said it. They all flat out said it.
What about the ones who didn't say it because they didn't have the courage to say it because your demeanor probably wasn't, maybe like what you're saying, like, oh, well, he's just being nice to me. I don't think he likes me in that way. What if they just thought that about you?
What if they did?
But what if they did? What if they did?
But what if they did?
But what if they did?
Like,
maybe they were too shy to say, hey, I think we had a great connection and we have good conversations and I would like to go out with you. Or maybe they were just waiting on you to ask them out.
I don't think so.
But it's like if you're...
This is the end of the conversation.
Oh,
Thank
really?
you for listening to M&N.
Can you answer my question?
Goodbye now.